I keep forgetting to hit go on my YouTube stream, which is super not helpful. I forget it's a separate thing. Goes the weasel. Yeah. Myself that chat. Alright, we did that. We hopefully, I really hope, it will actually be on to play D&D tonight, but in the meantime, Genshin. Whoops. Da dun da 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 da. Exposure should probably let the game just update, so did I have some Genshin Glory stuff to watch? I think I did, somewhere in the abyss. Fritters was here, but he's not here right now. Let's get to the fun part, shall we?
Ball Wind Spirit. Amos, the original wielder of Amos's bow, would fight as well. She was actually Decorabian's former lover, and she felt genuine love for him. However, she eventually realized that he never loved her the same way that she loved him, so she joined the rebellion. Other fighters included Gunhildr, the namesake of the Gunhildr clan, and a red-haired warrior, likely an ancestor of the Ragnvindr clan. In the end, the rebellion was successful, and Decorabian was slain. The storm barrier would fall, and the people would be free to venture out into the world. However, not everyone survived the battle. Both the Nameless Bard and Amos would perish in the fight, though the Nameless Bard was able to see the tyrant fall before he passed away. After this, the prayers of the people of Old Mondstadt would resonate with the Wind Spirit, allowing him to gain substantial power and become Barbados, the god of freedom. The death of Decorabian left a power vacuum in Mondstadt, with only Barbados and Andrias left as candidates to become the Anemo Archon. However, because he believed himself incapable of love for humanity, Andrias conceded to Barbados. He would allow his power to flow into Mondstadt and nourish the land, while also stopping his harsh blizzards. Andrias would also pass on because of this, but his spirit still resides in Wolvendom to this day. Now, with no other gods remaining in Mondstadt, Barbados would ascend to the position of Anemo Archon. This was the end of the Archon War in Mondstadt, but it would continue around Teyvat for 600 more years. Anyways, with his new power, Barbados would first take up the form of the Nameless Bard in his memory. In combat, he would also use a bow, the signature weapon of Amos. After this, he began to terraform Mondstadt, shaping the land and climate into what they are today. Using the original Skyward Atlas, he would cleave mountaintops, summon rainfall, drive away vicious beasts, and more. Some of the mountaintops that he cut off would land far away into the ocean, becoming the Har Islands or the Golden Apple Archipelago. One of the mountains that he cleaved was known as Pylos Peak. This mountain was the tallest in Mondstadt, and even the most skilled of adventurers had trouble climbing it. Now though, the top of this mountain resides off the coast of Mondstadt. It is known as Musk Reef and houses the entrance to the Spiral Abyss. Anyways, when the Archon War finally ended around Teyvat, Barbados would of course come out as the Anemo Archon of the Seven. Soon after, he would start visiting the neighboring nation of Liyue and its Archon Morax. While Morax originally thought Barbados needed help, he was just there to give some wine from Mondstadt. Eventually, this led to the first iteration of the Seven gathering in Liyue Harbor. However, only two of the original seven remain, those being Barbados and Morax. Now, Barbados is known as the god of freedom, and as such, he doesn't directly rule his people. According to him, this means that
Which I find that really funny. They constantly call him weak, but given the fact that he's the god of freedom, then the whole reason he got his powers in the first place is because the people, their prayers were for freedom. I'm sorry, but there's almost nothing more powerful than freedom besides love. So the fact that there is no god of love and he is the god of freedom made him the most powerful. He literally terraformed all of the whole area. It's like, come on. You want to tell me he's the weakest of them all just because he rules without any sort of rule? No, he rules by the freedom, and everyone gives him that power in return by thanking him for the freedom. So, I don't know. Sarita? She's not one of the seven, though, so that doesn't count. Cryo? Who's the Cryo Archon? She's the Water Archon? I think I had this revelation before. This is not who I was thinking of when I was thinking Sarita. Hold on. I'm confused. That's her face mask, though. Yeah, okay. No, she's not. No, but she's not the Cryo Archon. The Water Archon is, the girl who died with the Oratrice. That was the Cryo Archon. I'm so confused. Because she literally sacrificed herself for the fact to allow the people to not have a problem. A Hydro? Well, what's the difference between Hydro and Cryo? Cryo. Hmm? Didn't mean to do that. Huh? Okay, so that in and of itself, my point still stands. She should have been the most powerful, but she's dead now. So who's the most powerful? Um, I'm still confused. What is cryo? Ice. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. Oh yeah, Morax was the prior one. So how did she get it after Morax, though? Because Morax was killed by all of these people, so how on earth did she get her hands on it literally a couple thousand years later? Oh, sorry, not more. Sorry. Who was the big bad scary god that was protecting Mondstadt that they killed? That dude, because he was the original Ice one. Ice and Storm and all that. Yeah, that dude. That was the Cryo Archon before. So how did the Cryo get given to her eventually? But he's literally the god of storms, and then the dude who was the wolf was the other one. Like, they both controlled ice and storms. So where did she get the cryo from? It just explained in this very video that you gave me that there was two dudes during the Archon War who were like fighting. That wolf spirit that you get to fight in this was one of them. He was trying to break through the barrier constantly. They both controlled all of the above. So who did she get the power from? Because the Tsaritsa is not that old. She had to get the power from somewhere, so that's why I'm wondering. But she could have either gotten it from the god of storms, or she could have gotten it from the wolf spirit. So are you trying to tell me that we don't know where the Tsaritsa got her stuff from? Hello. Yeah, he's harassing me in chat. He's harassing me in chat. I'm not saying he's the original. She's the original. I'm saying, where did she get her power from? That's what I want to know. Hello. How you feeling? Yeah. Pikmin. Pikmin. You say that, but we hardly know anything about the Tsaritsa.
This treaty was forged by none other than Barbados himself. Anyways, the rebellion would be successful, and freedom would be restored to Mondstadt.
Which I still suspect that Venti was a sin not given godhood by prayer. But that's literally not what he just explained in this. He explained that because of the prayers of the people for freedom, he got his powers. Like, I don't know what more you want. This was literally the video you sent me, dude.
Vanessa would then form the Knights of Favonius and become the first Grand Master, with Venti visiting her from time to time.
Ah, that makes more sense. Sorry.
Now,
I misunderstood.
at some unknown point, presumably after this, Venti would encounter the Hexencircle. They wanted to challenge him, but he insisted that they make music, not war, and so no fight occurred. After that, the Hexencircle would gather for tea parties around Mondstadt, meeting in all sorts of places. Anyway, 500 years before the start of the game, Barbados would awaken once more to the cries of his people. This was the time of the Cataclysm, a terrible event that occurred all across Teyvat. During this event, the Knights of Favonius sent an expedition to Conria to help fight against the abyssal monsters. However, during this expedition, the wolf pup Rostam would be killed. Rostam was best friends with Grandmaster Aaron Dolan, and was also a lover of Rosalind Krushka Lohafalter. Due to Rostam's death, Aaron Dolan would never fight again, and Rosalind would use her life's flame to become the Crimson Witch of Flame. Now, because Aaron Dolan wouldn't fight, Mondstadt was left defenseless when the venomous dragon Durin appeared. Upon hearing his people's cries, Barbados woke up and summoned Dvalin to help him fight Durin. Durin was created by the
that it was like dog, cat, chicken, mouse. Oh,
Yeah,
how fun.
I know he was the only one given it by prayer. So the Shade of Time and the Pyro Archons got their power from the Shade of Death. So why can't Finny Face? I don't know. I'm just saying that's literally how he described it, and as far as that goes, I don't know. We're learning.
Oh yeah, Rose.
Gold.
It's official. I have it in my possession.
Nice.
I have my black belt.
Use a back belt.
Tragically, Durin was not aware of the carnage he was causing.
Yeah, I knew it was on
Thinking
Tuesday,
that
but
the
I had to
people
wait
were
till
singing
today
and
to
that
get
he
my
was
uniform
dancing in
and
the
belt.
sky with Barbados and Dvalin. However, when Dvalin dealt the fatal blow, he saw
No
the
red
truth.
black stripe has been retired.
As he fell down onto the mountain Vendagnir,
Just trying to figure out how
later
to
renamed
wrap this
Dragonspine,
face pack around
he
my
said
ankle.
goodbye to the Bard and the Dragon, holding no ill will in his heart. Today, the
What
Bard
did I just miss?
Before you say anything, I did this kind of to it before my
Durin
black
was
belt
not
party. I
aware of
just heaved it off
the
more
carnage
after.
he was causing, with him thinking that the people were singing and that he was dancing
Did I
in the
wrap
sky
this
with
the wrong way?
Barbados and Dvalin.
I did wrap this the wrong way. Oh well.
However, when Dvalin dealt the fatal blow, he saw the truth.
Cool.
As
It's
he
like
fell down
I
onto the
like
mountain of
stack.
Indognir, later
Like,
renamed
I've done this
Dragonspine,
before.
he said goodbye to the Bard and the Dragon,
Alright.
holding no ill will in his heart.
Has
Today, that
Flipper still
very
not
same
joined
heart
us yet?
still beats within Wormrest Valley. Now, during
Well,
the battle, Dvalin
no.
ingested some of Durin's venomous blood,
Use
causing him to
multiple
retreat to
is
Old
this,
Mondstadt to
voice
rest for 500 years. As for what Barbados
What are
did,
you doing?
we're not really sure. It is currently unknown
Yeah,
if
now I
he
have to
ever
get
went
used
to
to being
Conria during
called
the
Miss
Cataclysm,
Tren.
or what he did if he did go there.
No.
We
don't like
do know
that.
that this event soured his relationship with the Tsaritsa, causing her to cut all ties with him.
Yeah, and that's also another thing. If he managed to sour his relationship with the Tsaritsa, who knows what he did during Conria. Wow.
Told you.
They were said to have been close before, so Barbados must have done something serious to cause that.
Oh, also,
Anyways,
one thing
Barbados
I was
would go to
gonna
sleep
say,
once
I
again
am not
after
so
the
sure that
Cataclysm,
every god in
waking up a
Genshin
bit before the
basically
start
has
of
like
the
a
game.
title. Because I see some like creatures in Genshin which don't have a title, but they're associated with something.
Okay.
Like, okay, so how do I put this? Like, think about Venti and and Morax. Well, Zhongli. Zhongling's power is Geo, but he was the god of contracts. Venti's the god of freedom, but he uses wind-based abilities. The Archons of Sumeru, gods of wisdom, but they use plant-based abilities. Hierarchans, well, at least they were called gods of war, and again, they use fire-based abilities. So just think about the gods, like your title is basically what you symbolize, but not what your power is.
But that's how it was described that he got his powers. So if you go read those little titles that are attached to all of those things.
Yeah, that's how he says he got his power, but at the same time, it's okay. It's remember the thing which I like about Genshin is, like I said, it's just theories. Like what they reveal doesn't mean they can't change it later.
Okay,
Bro,
fair enough.
Something's wrong with my character sheet. So a bunch of the items show up as black little circles until I tap on them, and then it tells me what it was. But it wasn't like that before.
I don't know.
Here, I'll share my screen with you.
I mean, you can still see them, right?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I gotta
See all the
yeah, I
black
see them.
dots?
Click on
So if
them.
I go to this one, I click it, it shows me what it is. If I go over here, it shows me what it is. It shows me what it is. But I have to click on it.
Okay, that's something wrong with the formatting. There's something wrong with the formatting, because that's not doing it for me.
Here,
like
he would find
everything's
Dvalin corrupted
skewed.
by a
Savvy.
Might be a formatting issue.
It was fine before, last time we used it.
Oh,
Trying to get a hold of Sevi.
So like
abyssal
up at the
energy,
top where it says
which
all
was a
this,
result
if I
of the
click
battle
on
with
these ones, they
Durin.
actually change.
Barbados tried
But
to
if I click on
establish a
these
link with
ones, they
Dvalin
just
to
show
heal
us
him,
underneath them.
but he was accidentally interrupted by the Traveler and
So I'm
Paimon.
not sure what's going on.
As a result, Dvalin flew away and the link was severed, causing Barbados to be
go and
infected
check
with abyssal energy as well.
settings, just make sure everything is formatted
He would then
properly.
retreat, but we
And
would
the
find
only
him
thing we
later,
did
where he
recently
introduces
was
himself as Venti.
attach that extension to my computer.
Eventually,
Rose, did you change
he would go
anything
to the
when
symbol
you
of
were messing
Mondstadt's
with it?
hero in Windrise, which is a giant oak tree.
No, I did not.
This tree is where the hero Vanessa ascended to Celestia,
No.
and it has the ability to
I mean,
heal
it's
the
all
Animal
there, I can
Archon.
still access it. It's just weird.
Anyways, Venti still wanted to save Dvalin, who was revealed to have
Wait,
been
how do
manipulated
I-
by the Abyss Order.
Oh, I can't see the rest of
With the
this
additional
one.
help of Jean
Through
and
this one
Diluc
is the
and a
abilities
showdown at
of the
Decarabian's
scavengers
tower,
tribe
we are
to
finally able to
do
assist Venti in saving Dvalin. After this,
Yeah,
we
check
go to
your
the Church
settings,
of
make sure
Favonius to return the
text
now broken
boxes
Holy
are
Lyre der Hermel,
formatted to
which we
fit
took
within the
earlier to
text
try and
box.
save Dvalin.
And how do you do that?
That plan fell through though,
the
as the
settings,
lyre was broken by an abyss
cogwheel up
mage.
at the top right.
Venti was able to repair the lyre, but then says that it was
I don't
just an
know
illusion
for
that
certain,
wouldn't
'cause
last
I'm more
forever.
familiar with Acrobat itself.
After
instead
that,
of,
he ran out of the church, and we followed right behind him.
So, best of luck.
However, he was ambushed by Fatui soldiers led by La
I
Senora,
have an idea.
our
Rose,
harbinger
how
who
did
was
you
once a
originally
girl
send
named
me this?
Rosalind from Mondstadt. Senora would forcefully take Venti's
Rose?
Animognosis before
Yes?
knocking him out with a
How
swift
did you
kick.
originally send that to me?
The Traveler would be
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Through Discord?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
knocked out as well,
re-download it,
before waking up to find Venti gone.
and then I will just.
He had gone
input all
back
the
to Windrise to
information.
heal again, and when we meet him there, he tells us a bit about gnosis, allergenes, and more useful information in the game's lore. He then tells us
Fritters.
about the Rite of Dissension and sends us off to Liyue.
Bebe.
Now, Venti has remained awake for the whole story of the game so far, and has also been important in many Mondstadt events. It seems that he is
Oh,
staying
no,
awake
that's
longer
gonna be
than
a pain.
usual,
I know. It's gonna
which
be
is telling me
pain,
that
but
there
it's
is still
gonna
more that he
fix
has to do. Like the other Archons, he will definitely be important in the endgame. As I said earlier, he also has ties to the Thousand Winds and therefore Istaroth, so he could play a role in a quest involving her.
No, I don't want them both. Oh,
He is also rather secretive, which leads me to believe that he may be our key to a lot of answers at the end of our journey, although he may give them in the form of riddles or something like that.
Oh, now you're.
Anyways,
What?
that's pretty much it for the history of the Animo Archon Lord
I guess it
Barbados.
glitched out.
Venti is
fine.
quite a mysterious character, and I can't wait to learn.
Never mind.
Technology.
Yep, I shut it off and back on again, and now it's great. All right. Happy Juju.
All's well in the world now?
Yep. No, it was just weird, and now it's fine. Which is good. I really didn't want to rewrite all this stuff, so that's good.
that would suck.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to rewrite all of it. I just had to rewrite all the new stuff that happened in the last few sessions.
Fritters,
So we're gonna
just be good for 2 seconds, will you?
Farm lady and I think that's about it. Here's Mission Mushroom, yeah.
Okay. Silver, I still do not have your character sheet.
Let us know when you're ready to start, Rose.
Silver, I don't have your character sheet yet.
Okay.
I need it for reasons.
Yeah, metagaming apparently is a good reason these days.
Also, does anyone know where Savvy is? Because I'm trying to get a hold of her and I can't.
I does not.
So does anybody remember where we left off?
We were about to go to the town.
Like, what did we just do?
We climbed the cave, tried to beat up a tree, found out that didn't work, offered the tree berries. Oh, we did the rocks, but we each got our own rock.
And they were vibrating.
I think that sounded better in your head.
screenshots. Picture. Nope. How would you do that? That text. Nope. Nope. What the? Oh, I'm blind. Good to know.
I gotta change what I'm streaming. Whoops.
Where is that thing?
Oh, that's wrong. Whoops.
Not combat, not combat, not combat, a bit of combat. Not combat. Wow, I did not design my character for combat at all. This was not combat.
But we'll fight them with the power of teamwork.
Again, I
Yeah.
designed my character to be a manipulator, not a fighter.
Hey Rose, I just sent you something in this.
Okay, one sec.
I think it was in the messenger too, but you know, I make it look better. Somebody doesn't know how to take photos.
That's for spell list. And I burnt mind.
It's ridiculously hard. Okay. You said you. Oh, of course. You said you sent it on Messenger?
Okay, first level, so element, that's extreme, burning hand, catapult, chaos bolt, empress sun, chromatic orb, spirit, comprehend.
Aww.
I am not using that. Detect magic, disguise self, discern fire. That's a spell. Okay.
Nice new uniform. Not stained.
That's also a spell.
Nice new uniform that's not stained there, nerd.
Just remote text.
Huh?
Yeah, sound mission reverse these, sudden awakening. Gen, thunderwave, witch bolt.
I just learned out it's incredibly simple to oxidize metal.
You know what?
Silver, where did you find your bumpy rock?
What do you mean? Where did I find my bumpy rock?
I think we were all given one.
Exactly.
We weren't given. They were found, technically.
We found the original one in that clearing where I got the berries from.
Thank you. And I believe that was... Silver, was yours that one or the one in the cave?
One in the cave.
There was no rock in the cave.
You hit, who's this woman?
No, there was one in the cave.
Meteoring
Yeah, we did
in.
that after we got out of the cave.
So we have found 4 so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and one was in the cave, one was in the clearing.
It wasn't in the
Yeah, it was behind the wall when it got broken.
Okay, 3 of them were given. Me, Meme, and Silver all got given them in the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one
But
came
then-
meteoring in.
What? No.
Yes.
No. No, who smashed the berries out of your hand?
That was after we got out of the cave.
I know, but they weren't given. You guys aren't understanding this. You found them. They weren't given.
We found them. I'm saying we didn't find them in the cave. That's all.
Okay, so you didn't find all 3 of them in the clearing. You found 1 in the clearing. Where were the other 2 found?
Oh, we did find those
We got 3 at the same time.
Yes, we got
Then
3 at the
one
same
of them
time.
just
Then you
rocked
gave us
into.
another one later on when Mushroom Lady showed up. Child of Mushrooms.
Yeah,
No, because we found Memes along the road. Memes was found along the road.
But I got to choose my color.
Yeah, I'd let you pick the color just for funsies.
Then did you find it at the same time we found ours?
No, he didn't. He found it the second.
I'm asking me.
I don't remember, to be honest. I'm like working while also.
Yeah, I know for sure because he basically tripped over it in the road. That's where he found it.
We found, but it doesn't really matter. Really.
It kind of matters to me. Thank you.
Okay, we'll just make something up then. None of us apparently remember.
Okay, so to like the best of your memory, can you guys like rehash what happened last session?
I am not capable. I just remember Rock goes burr. I thought the dungeon master kept notes.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Okay, good, because I don't. I don't take notes.
Okay, I think I kind of got everything, so we're good. And what were we about to go do? Okay, Winnie?
Wasn't there last session, if you forgot.
We didn't end up having that session.
Yeah, there was no D&D last time.
Yeah, we've had 2 D&D sessions when there should have been 4, so...
let me know whenever you guys are actually gonna start.
Well, what were we about to do? I need you guys to remember.
We weren't going to do anything because we
I just
basically.
told you we were about to head to the village.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I told you that at the very beginning when you asked me. You didn't.
No, I know. I was trying to get the other two to jog their memory.
I'm working. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. Sorry. I'm telling very hard.
Listen, all I remember is that I'm on top of everyone because there's apparently some type of thing flying above us, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Alright, so we're heading towards the village.
Yes.
Y'all sound so sure of this.
Well, all I remember is I've been trying to get to the village for a while and it didn't happen. So, well, if we're going, we're going.
Alright. So y'all start waddling towards the village. Waddling, waddling, waddling.
Waddling. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
A right leg is getting more tired than your left. And Silver's bottom right of his right wing is getting tired, and his top left, kind of outer part of his left wing, is getting tired.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because that's what we were doing. Because it was we were going to the village, and then this came up, and then we had a debate about how tired Silver's wings would get when he was flying. Aha. Sorry, take some time. Sorry. Continue.
So how far do you guys think you've walked?
Given the time frame, I mean, I don't know, a week's journey so far.
Any other rough guesses?
How far away are
Again,
we from the
it's a
town?
moving forest. We don't exactly have a good idea of how much movement we did by your definition.
So yes, the forest is a living forest, but you haven't pissed it off to the point that it's trying to make your journey miserable, so it should remain in its original
No,
shape.
We confirm this because I did try going to the forest and it was moving far away.
Yes, but that was
Unless
because it
you're
was trying to
manipulating
keep you
space.
along the path.
Yeah, but that's a problem. If I did move, unless you're trying to manipulate space, that's a problem now.
No, Silver, it has a set path for now. Until you decide to piss it off and it wants to trap you in it, it's going to keep the set path that it originally had.
Okay. Okay, let's just continue.
Does that make sense or no?
Let's continue.
Alright, as you keep proceeding forward, you notice that the forest is getting...
We're playing now? Cool.
Huh?
I said let me know when we were playing.
Well, yeah, I was asking you questions and you weren't listening. About how far do you think we've traveled so far into the forest?
Oh, I thought you were again asking us what we remembered because you couldn't remember.
No, I've written down my footnotes.
No clue.
No rough guesses?
I don't know.
I mean,
My legs
how
are
long
short,
have we been?
man.
What?
Probably not far. I don't even know how many days we've been walking.
About a day and a half.
And a half. I'm very short. Probably about 5 miles an hour. 24 hours plus 12, 36.
We kind of slept in there, so don't forget about that.
Oh, okay, so take away the 12. 24 times 5. I can't math. Whatever 24 times 5 is.
It's 120.
120 miles.
Whoa. This is a big map.
Now that's considering if you guys have kept walking this entire time, which you haven't, because you deviated into getting the food, and then you deviated into getting into the cave.
Detour. So I'll say like probably 60. Because we spent half our time doing detours.
Yeah, seems about right.
Anyways, that's hello.
No.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm writing notes. As you guys carry on, you notice that the forest pathway is seeming to get more narrow and more narrow. Instead of going from about 3 chariots, or not chariots, chariots is a terrible descriptor, 3 wagons wide, it's going down to now about 1.5 wagons wide. And it's getting a little bit more worn on the path as you proceed.
Interesting.
Sorry, I had a yawn. As you guys keep going, the forest seems to be getting a little bit more dense until finally it just seems to open wide and there's not nearly as many trees. And you see off in the distance a little bit of smoke.
Is that the village?
I don't know, you want to go investigate?
Sure.
I need consensus from the whole group.
Sure.
I don't know whether to cry or what right now, because y'all are not help making this any more exciting.
Said sure.
Well,
Venture towards the smoke.
yes, as you venture towards the smoke, you start to see some buildings show up, and you notice that this clearing that you have now stumbled upon is actually quite large, and what you finally see is the village, which in and of itself is pretty big. It's got about 50 buildings, give or take. And the smoke is coming from one of them. None of the other ones have smoke in them, so what do you do?
Wait, what?
Well, assuming the smoke is coming out of chimney, like, you know.
Hold on, so in a village and only one house is having a chimney with smoke, everyone else is just a house with chimneys, no smokes.
That's what you see, yes.
Interesting. No sounds, no nothing.
You're a little far away yet, Captain.
I think it's clear we want to go to the village. Let's go. I think the reason why it's so dead is because we're just moving too slow. We need to speed things up.
Yeah,
Actually,
like
go places.
I concur.
Alright, so as you guys waddle a little bit further, probably about, I want to say 50 more yards further, the buildings are now quite fully visible. No longer little tiny specks on the horizon, and you can hear children laughing, and you can hear blacksmith area going on, so hammering on metal. You can hear fires crackling in the town. But the reason you can't see any smoke is because they're covered, and they're very small fires, so they're not going to create a lot of smoke. And you also hear lots of birds and farm animals and things like that. But not so much where it's like an absolute din in the background, but it's enough where you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely an inhabited town. It's not like dying or anything like that. So, where do y'all want to go first?
Is there a tavern? That's always where you go, right?
I don't know, look around. What do you see?
We don't know.
I don't know. You're the DM, man. I'm not supposed to make stuff up. You are.
So, who wants to roll to see what they can see?
Really?
With our eyes?
Fine, I got a 3. Take that.
Well,
I got a 4.
Think we all just went blind?
Silver, what'd you roll?
A 5. Guess we see nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard right now because I'm trying to come up with the words to describe what is about to occur. Hold on, I have to roll for Briss.
Roll for what?
Shit. Well, I rolled a 4, so we're all doomed. Briss is like the shortened version of my name. Unless you would like to say Tenebrous Dryadalis the entire time referring to my character, you are welcome to just call me Briss. That makes it a lot easier. Bear with me, I am drawing a little bit of a blank.
I'm drawing a lantern. I don't know about you.
So you guys wanted to go to the tavern, right?
I mean, that would be the most logical step, I think.
Alright, well, in your quest to find the tavern, you completely misread a sign and you wander into a place full of very long benches and books and some candlesticks and some funky looking statues. Where do you think you're at now?
A library?
I guess that has a slight vibe to it, but not the vibe I was going for. It has incredibly high arches to it with stained glass.
A church.
We're hopeless, ladies and gentlemen.
I said stay
Yes,
down.
yes, I know. I'm congratulations, you figured it out. So now that we've stumbled into a church instead of the tavern,
Okay. Can I talk to somebody there?
give me a second, okay? I am still trying to figure out how to tell you. You failed a roll so badly, okay? Give me a minute. All you were supposed to do was go to the tavern, but no! We all had to roll low. Look what happened. We run into the church instead of the tavern.
We rolled to find out what we're seeing, not what we're going to.
He is correct.
Yeah, and you guys thought you saw the tavern, so you went into it, and it was the church.
No, we don't know what we see.
Yeah, you saw a sign that you misread.
Okay, continue.
You're all just peering in the door, so you haven't actually gone in it yet, for the record. You're all just kind of like chilling on the edge. You do see somebody at the front of the church who's got on a little brown robe. Do you want to go talk to him, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I think I'm the only one who's been talking. Somebody else do something.
Yeah, I'm not going to a temple.
It's not a temple, it's a church, genius.
Exactly. You know what a tiefling is, right?
Yeah, I do.
Exactly.
Problem.
Not happening.
Come on, there's only gonna be like a little bit of holy water.
A little bit of holy water. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Come on, chaos.
That is
Oh,
only
actually, you know what? Let's go in the church.
I
Can't go in, but I'm about to pull some shenanigans and why I'm gonna be banned from every church possibly ever. Let's continue to the church.
You are shenanigans over.
Yeah, Silver.
Mhm.
Why?
You're not saying me out of this.
Why am I suddenly very concerned?
Yeah, let's go in the church. I am fully in this plan.
Okay. Sure. Let's hope it goes better than your attack the tree idea.
That was your idea. I didn't attack.
No, you did.
Attack the tree. You chose to also attack the tree. That was your decision.
Yeah, because I was hoaxed into it.
I didn't say
As
you attacked the
usual.
tree. Just did it. Realized I missed, and then you decided to attack it.
I didn't decide to attack. I had no concerns about the tree. I read its mind, but then
Yeah, that's a mental attack.
Mental thingy on it.
yeah, because I was coaxed into doing something.
I did not coax you.
Yeah, because it was your turn, therefore you had to do something.
Yeah, exactly.
That is not being. You could have done
I
anything.
was literally being coaxed. All I did was read his mind, and that's it.
No, you cast that spell which was supposed to
Yes,
kill it.
because I was
Reading
coaxed
its
into
mind.
doing that. Originally, I
No.
just wanted to read its mind and figure out what I'm gonna do from
You were
there.
not coaxed into doing anything. You were coaxed to make a play, whatever your play was.
Okay, let's do the church thing. If you want to see how I'm gonna do my plays.
Well, we have a tiefling. We have a little tiny goblin, and we have a mecha, and we have a dark elf all walked into a church.
That sounds like the beginning of a very bad joke.
The racket that Meme makes as he walks into the church causes the little friar up at the front to startle and turn around.
I didn't think fryer.
What?
Fryer. And then I realized what you meant.
Friar?
Yeah.
He turns around and looks at you guys, and he's about to scream, and then he crosses his heart and does his little crossy thing, and takes a big breath, and then slowly approaches the group and goes, "Welcome, children. How may I help you?"
Sorry for startling you, dude.
Uh,
Didn't mean to give you a heart attack.
Why would we give him a heart attack?
I don't know. Anyways, can we
I
actually
don't know. Y'all don't exactly look very
We're in a world of D&D. We should be normal.
all four of you together?
This whole thing where nobody knows whose turn it is kind of getting annoying.
Well, I don't remember who actually went last time. Is my problem.
Just pick somebody.
Okay,
And
then
we'll
we
start
will
from there, and we'll go
start
pick an order.
with Silver,
down.
and then it will go
Meme. So silver, meme. You, and then me. Okay?
Okay, Silver, how about her?
So he said, how may I help you? So what do you want to do? Do you want to talk to him? Do you want to ignore him? Do you want to sit down and pray? Do you want to explore the church? Do you want to burn it to the ground? Don't burn it to the ground.
I have a better plan. How many priests or holy people are in this church, my good sir?
Are you asking him that
Yes,
question?
asking.
He takes a moment looking at your interesting appearance. Because you have horns, right?
Yes, I'm a tiefling.
Right. Again, he crosses his heart and looks up at you, taking a big breath, and goes, "Just me."
Just you? Perfect.
Oh,
Anyone else want to continue the talking? Because think I'm done for now. For now.
you do not kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him. That will be boring.
For the record, you are talking to like one of the nicest characters in the game, so try not to
Yeah.
be complete.
Just remember, I know stuff which my character can do, which you don't know about Aberrant Minds. So, I'm just gonna have fun later.
Okay, tell him we are looking for a place to stay, a lodging. We do not require food, we just want a place to board. If that will be here or else if he has a recommendation for elsewhere.
Is it your turn?
No. It's me.
I said someone else can.
So then let Meme go.
I don't remember whose turn it is, you gotta tell me. Just say, yo, turn, person, go.
Alright, drugged up one. Your turn.
Why is he drugged up? What did he do?
What? What did I do?
Get your teeth drilled into.
Yeah. I don't have any drugs.
Oh.
I'm just in pain.
My bad.
That's not fun.
Wow. This is how it is. Going hurts a lot. What am I doing?
Anything. I don't know. We're in a church.
Ooh.
So the little friar has asked, "Do you meow?"
I say hello and meow. I rolled a 20, so I do it very well.
Why do we always get high numbers on the stupidest stuff?
Because that's what we want the most. That's why. Oh my goodness. Well, you say hello to the poor little friar, your gigantic form looming over him. You just go, hello! And then you go, meow! And all he can do is stare back up and you go, meow! Really confused. Poor little guy's gonna have a heart attack by the end of this. He looks at the little tiny no, that's not where he looks. Hold on. He's still looking at Meme, and he goes, "Are you part cat?"
You may answer.
Meme, are you part cat?
Meow.
Oh, that's it.
I shake my head. I shake my head no, but I still.
The friar again crosses his heart, takes a deep breath, and just goes, "Okay, nice to meet you."
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'll be right there. Give me a sec.
You gonna leave on your turn, huh? Wow, rude. Well, that gives me time to write a map. Right, what did I call this town? I don't actually remember.
Apparently, we don't know the town we're in.
I know, but I've written it down because I'm a genius.
Hmm.
You could ask him that, you know.
No need. It's better if I don't know where I am. Well, it's better if the others don't know where I am.
Interesting. Mm, 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 mm. How should I set this town up? Are you back? Winnie, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, you're leaving on your turn. How nice.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I do what I've done before. I ask him if there's any lodging available for us to stay in the town.
So,
We do not.
pretend you're talking to him like you're talking to me.
Oh, well, fine. Let's is there a lodging anywhere that we could find, whether in this church perhaps, or elsewhere in the town? I'm afraid we are new here and very lost. If you could perhaps direct us to a place of lodging.
The friar glances down at your short 3-foot nothingness and is quite startled to have a goblin talking to him. After his, again, shock, he replies that yes, there is lodging. There is a place in the tavern where they will lodge travelers. What was the other question?
I asked him if he could guide us there.
Of course I can guide you there, he says.
I mean, I didn't even roll. I mean, I did roll, but I got a 10, if that matters.
That kind of does. You scared the poor man. You are not helping your cases at all. I mean, Meme rolled a 20, but on the most stupidest thing he could have possibly done. So, it's the only reason I'm going to direct you is because God would not have me to do anything but help a weary traveler. That and your cat is kind of cute. Pointing at the big mecha, who he is now convinced is a cat, FYI. Congratulations, Meme. You have convinced the town friar that you're a cat.
I see no problem.
I don't even know where Meme is. Neither Meme nor Silver are talking, and I'm like, lost people.
I killed them. They probably left when I left.
Yes. I'm just here on a boat for the ride, waiting to go to my bed.
You want a nap?
Well, we're going to a lodging. What else am I gonna be doing there?
Well, it's just to secure a place for lodging. So we can say, hey, I'm paying for a night, and then we can go do whatever.
Something like that.
Okay.
So after he pats you on your little head because you're actually kind of cute, he says, "Don't worry, my dear child. Of course I will help you find lodging.
he's playing a Warforged, right?
That
No, he did
he's
that to me.
talking to Enigma.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I'll have you know I can bat your ankles off. Just kidding.
He still thinks you're kind of cute.
Of course he does.
You're too cute for your own good.
I think that's you talking, not him.
Sure.
I call bias.
I mean, I am your mother in game, so yes, I do have bias. Or did we forget that little detail?
Well, mother, I'm drawing my 8th lantern. What are you gonna do about it?
Good job. Theo, where is Meme? Did he die? Why is he not responding? Where did he go?
I don't know batteries.
Hang on, I have a phone call that's really making me angry. I'll be back in a while.
Okay, but before you go, I need you to know that your nat 20 has convinced that poor friar that you're a cat. He did not hear that.
Heard.
Okay.
I heard.
Okay, cool. Well, before we head off to oh, sweet 19. Okay, before we head to the tavern, my character would like to ask the friar some questions. My good sir, who is in charge of this lovely little town, and where might we find a quest to do? With which he replies, the one who is in charge is the mayor, and his name... oh man, I kind of forgot it. I had a name too, which does not help. We're gonna call him Sir Charles. That is his name. Also, the friar's name, because he had the grace enough to introduce himself to us after he got frightened one too many times. My name is Friar Tuck.
You're
What?
so original.
I am original. Also,
That's not original. That is Robin Hood.
is a
That's
classic.
original.
Is a classic. Also, Silver probably didn't know that, so thanks for ruining that.
I'm sure he did.
Silver.
I did not, and I don't think that would have mattered.
See, he didn't know.
I'm sorry that Silver's uneducated.
Actually, no. Yeah, I just remember that name because I did watch the cartoon of Robin Hood. But let's continue.
So you have Fire Tuck, and then he's going to lead us
What's the name
to
of
the
the mayor again?
The mayor's name is Sir Charles.
Sir Charles.
Really?
What?
Perfect.
Why is that a really? It was the only name that came to my brain, because I was failing miserably.
We literally already have a Sir Charles. Come on.
What?
The kids all called him Sir Charles.
They call him Mr. Charles?
Well, they called him Sir Charles or Captain Charles when he was pirate.
Oh.
I like to say this questioning was very insightful for me.
Sorry. Continue.
As the friar so kindly leads us out of the church and towards the tavern, which, because we rolled so poorly, the tavern is literally across the street from the church. That's how close we were. He also points out to the right of the church the mayor's residence, which is the first building you see when you come into the town. It's actually quite large. and it looks pretty nice and fancy and all that fun jazz. So we waddle our way across the town.
Oh, literally just across the street.
To the tavern. And Friar Tuck gives us a little bow. It says, now that I have led you here, I unfortunately cannot go no further, as this is a place that is just not good for me to go to. Oh, too many late nights, he mumbles before he waddles away. Things like this, if I drop little details, you should probably be paying attention.
I'm listening.
Cool.
Okay.
So, now that you're standing in front of the tavern, what are we gonna do?
Well, we have to go in and book lodging. That would be the logical step.
Alright. So y'all wanna go inside?
That's what we're here for.
Cool. Do you want to make any grand entrance? Do you just want to walk in? Like, come on, we got 4 funky looking travelers. 17 too. Dope. Alright, Silver, your roll. Actually, what do you want to roll for, first of all? What would you like
I don't think
to do when you walk into the tavern?
nothing really like. Okay, fine. I'll roll for the same charisma. How did I also get 17?
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, Meme's not here, so I'm gonna roll for him. Oh, that's gonna suck. I just rolled a 5 for the tank on charisma. We're screwed.
Oh. Houston, we have a problem.
Shit. Well, we all casually waltz into the tavern, and most of us just casually blend right in, sing, pretending we're normal travelers, and then Meme's just standing there very awkwardly, trying to find a place to sit without breaking anything.
Okay, I think you're mistaking a few checks here. If we're rolling charisma, that means we're showing presence.
Yeah, but in a good way. I'm getting
That
there.
means we don't
I'm
just
getting
silent.
there. No, you're not silent, but you're like chilling. You're vibing. You're like a normal traveler who just walks in.
Thinks we're awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Unlike poor Meme, who's now sticking out like a sore thumb.
They notice him, but in a very not great way. He knocks over like 3 tables and accidentally spills the drinks.
Well, that's a problem.
Okay, let's continue.
Does that make sense, Silver, though? Like,
That's actually a dexterity based. That's why it's in the stealth. Charisma is presence.
yes, we're aware of this.
That means if we roll high and we did a charisma base, we're kind of being standing out.
Nobody likes him.
Well, it's not that they don't like him, they're just really uncomfortable around him. I skinned my knuckle earlier today.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, good. You want to roll real quick?
I'm not going to talk about it because we're on a stream and not something that I would care to share with everybody here. So
I didn't know we were on stream. My bad.
Yeah, let's just hope this.
Meme, you want to try to roll something better than a 5?
better than a 5?
Just,
12.
sure, that is a whole lot better than a 5. So we all walk into the tavern. We're all chilling like normal travelers. We don't stick out like major sore thumbs. Poor Meme is trying to blend in as best as he can because he's this giant mega tank. However, when he goes to sit down, he can't find any chairs big enough for him, so he just has to stand there. And, yeah, Unfortunate. Now that we're all standing there, what do y'all want to do?
Well, I told you
Let's
from the
make
very
the
beginning,
book
the whole idea we have
lodging.
to register ourselves for lodging.
Yes, I know, but this is a step-by-step process. So, you want to go up and talk to the bartender, probably, yeah? So explain in detail how you are going to walk up there and talk to the bartender, and how you wish to talk to the bartender. Do you want to, like,
Okay. I grab
woo
the
him
nearest
or
stool.
seduce him,
I
or,
grab the
like...
nearest stool, I walk up to the bar, I climb on top of the stool, so that I'm actually able to talk to the person because the bar is taller than I am. Stand on top of the stool. And let
I
her
keep
know.
forgetting you're 3 feet tall!
And I get my attention. I say, excuse me, sir. I have your attention.
The bar... What did you roll? Sure, we'll let that fly.
Okay.
The bartender, stops cleaning his glass for a temporary moment as he sees you drag the chair across the stool, across the bar, and plunk it, and then crawl up it, and then put yourself so you can see over the bar. He just kind of watches you as, like, screech, bonk, scrabble, 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 bonk. My good sir! I'm so sorry, this is so hilarious to me. I don't know why. He's like, what did you ask him?
Just for lodging.
Yes, lodging. Will it be for your full party? I may not have a room big enough for the big one.
Meow.
You can sleep outside.
Cat?
He's a mech. He can sleep outside.
It's not good for his parts.
I don't love it.
Which parts?
Actually, apparently, wooden stools can withstand 300 pounds, which is basically means maximum weight.
Depends how the stool is made, but yes.
These are old wooden stools.
Oh, then probably. It's not, I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Hold on. Where was I going with this? So, the lodging will be, for all four, be 1 gold piece a night. Meme gets to sleep in the barn. Sorry.
Why?
Because the rooms upstairs are too tiny. You'd break the floor.
Do you know how big a warforge is, actually?
They're pretty big.
No, not as big as you think.
Okay, do describe, please.
Most of them range at 6 foot. Some can be higher, 7 or that. The weight is they're designed to be humanoid soldiers. They're not actually as big as you think. You can even make a warforge which is a medium size if you wanted to.
Meme, are you a medium-sized warforge or are you a big warforge?
This will determine whether you sleep in the barn or not.
Actually, no, it doesn't really matter, but...
So I'm still in the barn anyway. Yeah.
No, we can make it work. Is warforge race or background?
It's a race.
Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. What the? Okay, I remember filling this out. That's weird. Anyways. Okay. Since there's 4 of us, Meme is not as big as I thought he was. My apologies. He,
between all of us, how much gold do we have?
I've got 15. And you
That's
have.
after I stole it from you, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, and through
Yeah,
this
I'm
process, you
not
realize you're
very
missing 5
good.
gold.
Maybe. Me would probably have Tingle, because you guys all kind of start with some. Because I haven't actually picked out his stuff. Which, this is weird, because I thought I wrote what he had. Whatever. I'll have to fix this later. Whatever.
10,000 gold.
10. You have 10.
10,000.
No. Just because you're cute does not mean you can have 10,000 gold.
What if I rob a bank really quick? Wait.
Not rob the church.
Oh, I said bank.
There is no bank.
Yeah, and then you said wait, and I was like, no, I shall not wait.
Yeah, so 2 rooms, 1 gold a night. If you're staying for a week, I'll only charge you 4 gold a week. And that does include breakfast. What? What was
And
the...
that's a base price. There's no other types of rooms, just that room. Eesh, business is booming, I guess.
It's a little town. I don't know what y'all are expecting.
Alright.
Can I barter? Or try to haggle the price?
If you want to. So, silver.
Lets us exist.
Silver.
Yes.
What would that fall under?
What do you mean?
So would that be constitution or intelligence or wisdom or charisma?
What?
If he wishes to barter the price.
That's
Charisma?
charisma.
Or challenge the price.
All right.
Basically, constitution is how hard you are, basically how tough you are. Charisma is how good you are at basically being someone who everyone can like look at and say, okay, this guy definitely knows what he's doing. Intelligence is how you recall memory, basically just memory. Wisdom is basically intuition. Dexterity is how well you move. And what
Okay.
else is there another thing?
Strength. And that was pretty
Yeah.
self-explanatory. Wisdom I've always had a little confusion on between wisdom and intelligence. What's the difference?
Wisdom is just intuition. Basically, I can go into a room and feel, okay, I have a feeling something's bad about this room. But intelligence is I can look at everything and see, oh, that's this, that's that, that's that.
Okay, Meme. So, do you want to barter the price? Do you want to convince him you're a cat?
I want to haggle the price.
You want to haggle the price. Okay.
Counter with half of a gold item or coin, whatever we have, whatever the currency is.
Also, I just realized this is highway robbery.
What?
Well, let's just put it this way. We're paying a gold coin per day.
But there is 4 of us, and he's giving breakfast as well.
Yeah, that's 1 gold coin for all of us.
Yeah, for 4 people. That's not 1 gold piece per person. That's 1 gold piece for all 4 people. And then he also said if you're going to stay for a week, he'll just turn it down to 4. So that's, instead of 7, that's 4.
Yeah, and who's paying exactly?
What if it includes dinner as well?
So
Same
what
price.
same price but includes dinner?
Same price includes dinner and a light lunch.
A light lunch. Those are good, nerd.
Paying for all this.
Well, and that depends like when we're there, right? So you're haggling a price for now, I suppose. Do you want to still do a gold piece a day, or do you want to change that?
Well, I guess we could do that.
I asked if there's a better room.
4 for the week, but it includes the additionals.
Okay. Roll for charisma.
Is it for the 20, right?
Higher the better.
Okay, it's on the D20 though.
Yeah.
18.
Frick.
Winner.
Well,
I guess I'll accept at least a.
I would like you to tell me how you intend to persuade this poor bartender.
I mean, I imagine he's a lot smaller than all of us.
Except for Winnie.
Intimidation.
No, you just rolled an 18 on charisma. You don't need to do
No,
intimidation.
intimidation is a charisma check. So you
Oh,
can't.
okay. You just do whatever you like. Tell me, just pretend I'm the bartender and go for it. Like, explain to me what you're going to do.
Aliens. Can is there a discount for the handicapped?
What handicap?
Mentally.
Mentally, hard.
I mean,
Is there a
I
veteran
agree.
discount?
I
Is there
definitely have
veteran
amnesia.
discount? A veteran discount. You're a warforged, literally a veteran warrior.
all right, that too, and the mentally handicapped.
I am mentally handicapped. I'm mentally something.
So the double discount.
So we're
An devil.
So the
Just because I have the silver tongue doesn't mean I have that.
So we should
Then
see what I
again.
sent you.
the poor bartender, after you try to convince him that you're a war hero and that you might have some mental problems,
Speak for himself.
definitely is a little convinced that you might have some mental problems and takes pity on you. And the cute little gremlin,
What?
Winnie. Yep. Was very impressed by her ability to pull up a stool and be so, what's the word I'm looking for? Civilized. Oh,
You're teaching me well.
yes, I'm trying. You're very trying. So he puts down the glass he's been cleaning and he says, "Sure, we can throw in a few extra meals for you. That's all right. I don't want you guys to starve. Gotta serve our veterans and take care of those who cannot take care of themselves in the mental department."
Yeah,
Sehr
so
gut.
true.
Sorry.
Remembering that the guy doesn't eat.
Whose turn is it?
Well, Meme just did that, so it's probably my turn. I think.
You didn't really describe the tavern very well.
No, I did not, because you didn't exactly ask for it.
You know, it's just kind of part of it. You just describe.
Alright. There is about 10 tables. Some of them are circular, some of them are square, some of them are a little bit longer, so rectangular. There is 2 square tables in the corners to the left and the right as you walk in the door.
Is there a jukebox?
Is there a jukebox?
So,
Why?
Mr. Nichols.
what are we looking at here?
We are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Tempting to.
Oh, nice.
Some of us are learning how to play this game as we DM and are failing miserably.
No, don't pay attention to that.
Oh,
We lost the child, okay. That's helpful. She wanted me to describe the tavern and now she's left. Helpful. You know, if I'm describing the tavern, I should probably be writing a map. Yeah. Where did the child go?
Hmm.
Oh, there she is. We thought you died.
I vented to stop streaming. I accidentally left the call.
Oh, smooth.
Okay. Anyways, was there a jukebox?
Winnie,
What?
this is set like 1800s or further back.
Was there some
We
sort
have a robot in
of...
here.
I wants to blast the tunes, yo.
No, there is not a jukebox. There is an old player piano.
That'll do.
Ah. No musicians?
Do you not know how to play a piano works?
With
Yeah.
magic.
No. It's basically
goodness.
like pre-recorded music. It's like the oldest form of. It's like before records.
It's pretty cool.
It's magic.
We actually have a roll of it. We used to have one. Friend.
Did we throw out the roll?
No, we have it.
Okay, good.
Anyways, for all you who don't know, just search a player piano.
Do you guys know how Music Box works? It is the same idea of all those little pins stuck out that smack against it, except in this case it is literally wind that is used and blown over these holes at certain intervals that then cause the pedals to be pressed down. It's actually really cool.
And pipes that blow
Mhm.
through the air. Cool stuff.
Well, this map is terrible.
Oh, okay, we've booked our lodging. There's a player piano. What about the bartender? What's behind the bar and all that?
Give me a second. I'm drawing a scribble map. It's a very bad scribble map, but it's a scribble map. So as you walk into the bar, I'm describing it because y'all wanted the description. There's 2 square tables, one to the left, one to the right, kind of like booth tables, with a few stools around as well. And then just past those, there's 2 rectangular tables, like the kinds for a lot of people can sit around, like 10 people or so. Long benches on those. So there's 2 of those really long ones. There's 2 really nice fancy chandeliers up above with candles.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
There is a mirror behind the bar.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Mine. But you guys wanted a description of the bar, so I'm giving it to you.
And no, you're just very slow.
Well, I'm writing it out as I describe, so I don't completely fail. Far left, just to the side of the bar, there is a staircase heading upstairs. And there's like half a dozen stools in front of the bar itself.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. On the other side of the player piano, there is also one more really long table. You feel better?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, I was referring to meme.
Oh yeah, I nearly had an accident. I was holding that for a while.
I'm thinking, my brain has left the building. So, in between everything, there's like 6 circular tables. With like little tiny stools all around. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep, yep, yep.
And people.
Yep, there's quite a few people sitting all around. Some in the corner tables.
Looks like they might have a quest for us.
I'm sure they all would if you asked them, but some of them might be wanting you to clean out their toilets, depending who you ask.
I did not hear what you just said.
Some of them may want you to clean out their toilets, depending who you talk to.
I don't know who's there, so I can't ask anyone because I don't know who's there. Normally, you're supposed to direct us to a person. But
Yeah, we did. To the bartender.
Oh, bartender.
okay, does the bartender have a quest?
Does the bartender have a quest? He would like you to... What would he like you to do? Ooh. In exchange for bartering, for giving you extra food, he has asked you to do him a teeny tiny favor of dusting the chandeliers because you're so tall.
How many chandeliers are there?
There's 2.
Did he provide a duster?
Provided, a feather duster.
Well, little goblin, get to it.
Yeah.
What?
Wow, y'all are so rude.
Okay,
Fine.
here's...
Get on Meme's shoulders.
As I was about to suggest that was freaking hilarious.
You're welcome for, trying to get us extra food. It's alright, I get it. No good deed goes unpunished.
So how are we gonna go about cleaning these things?
Well, if Meme is willing, I shall be hoisted upon his shoulders and clean the chandeliers.
Finally, yes, if I am willing.
But as I do so, I jump on the chandeliers and swing around like a maniac.
Well then.
Let me roll for that.
Real quick though, you are aware these said chandeliers are the older style that have candles in them, right?
Well, I'll make sure not to touch the candles.
What
On the
happens?
bottom part.
What happens when wax is melted
Oh,
and falling around?
but I'm quick and small and nimble, so I'm just gonna.
What
make
about
it super
everybody
fun.
else?
Exactly. Really great. I got a 17.
Fuck.
Have fun.
Oh, don't bother with me. That's not gonna happen.
So, you climb on top of Mew's shoulders and you jump up there. You start dusting. When you're finished, you proceed to start swinging around on them and making them rock back and forth, spitting hot candle wax on everybody in the room.
But I thought she rolled a
Good
17.
question.
Which means she can do it.
The taverns where the tables have cloth on them.
No, there's no tablecloths.
Okay. Give me a moment.
What are you doing?
Nah, nothing. Just done something.
So, as you do this and the hot candle wax flicks all over the place and lands on several of the regular patrons, they're not too happy with you as they run about screaming and try to knock you off the chandeliers.
I just stand perfectly still.
Okay. You're still getting splattered with hot wax.
Yes, which is just going to be a minor inconvenience.
Yes, I know.
He's like armored skin and all that jazz.
No, I just don't take heat damage, or I don't feel heat. I'm from hell. Been to hotter places.
Meme is unaffected by it. I'm a dark elf, and you're my kid, and I'm just scratching my head as I ask Meme to pull you down from the chandelier. I roll a 16, so I ask very nicely. Meme, I'm asking you to pull her down from the chandeliers. I rolled a 16, so I asked really nicely.
Okay. I collect her and return her to the floor.
And, Whitty, how did you take that?
Semi-nicely. Nicely.
Winnie?
I'm mildly annoyed that my fun was discontinued, but I realized that my chaos has ensued some very unsavory patrons to look at me rather grumpy, and I realized that if I continue to cause a ruckus, I might find myself in some very deep shit. So I quietly accept the fact that Meme has taken me down and humbly apologize for my mental derangedness and say that I'm special in the head.
So I dig you around to everybody that you've now splattered with hot tallow and get you to go apologize to them one by
And
one.
as I apologize to them, I pickpocket them all.
Shit.
Baseball.
You have to roll
I mean,
for
I
that.
have 8, but I also already have like high pickpocketing skills, so
Oh wait, you got an 8?
yeah, but I already have high pickpocketing skills. I have natural pickpocketing. Or is it?
don't know.
So in the
I cast mine.
process,
Natural.
Never mind.
in the process, do you want to add to this mess, Silver? You are welcome to.
Yes, very much. Like, well, let's just let her do all the things. I have my shenanigans planned out. Oh, I'm just taking notes of a few things. Let her continue.
So she, in her attempt to thank and then, not thank, to apologize and pickpocket, since she rolled relatively low, but her stats are alright. Because that brings you to like what? Let's see. Because that would be, that's a dexterity, right? Silver?
To do what?
I guess
That would
but
be like a
also
dexterity roll.
just I
Yeah.
don't know how that works because I do have just natural expertise in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that means you rolled. How much do you roll?
She has a +8 in stealth and sleight of hand. That child cannot screw up.
Yeah,
She has a +8. Okay, yeah.
didn't
How do
matter
you
how
get
bad
a-
I rolled. Fine.
How do you get a +8?
Don't ask me how we made this character so busted. It was a funny one.
Technically, I could give myself a +8 in intimidation and persuasion, but I didn't want to be that easy at doing my job.
So some of the patrons think you are trying to give them a hug. Some of them think it might be more than a hug because your hands are all over the place. A lot of your game today there, kiddo. Anyways, we finished apologizing, and you trot over to me, happy about whatever shenanigans you've just occurred that I have pretended I did not see. Because I do not wish to get you in more trouble at this point.
What did I get?
Darn it. That's all you wanted to know. What did I get? Okay, so you just pickpocketed about 15 people. Ay.
It's gonna be fun.
Raise your little scribbles. Scribbles. Wait, what did we call you? Bernie. Alright, Bernie. When you pickpocketed them, did you want to take everything you found or like some of it?
Well, I think since I rolled low, it shouldn't be damage my pickpocketing skills. It should damage how much I got.
Okay, that seems like a
So
fair
I think
trade.
it should be a partial amount, like a little bit of everything, little bit of
Fair
something
enough.
from each person. Because that's what you do. Since my skills are high and I rolled low, you take away from what I got, not from my pickpocketing skills.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I can't exactly affect your pickpocketing skills of not getting caught.
Yeah.
Unless you rolled like a 5 or under. In which case, I will do so, if you rolled that bad. Let's see, what did you get? Well, between all of those people, you found 24 pieces of gold. So that you now have
24?
24 pieces of gold.
Okay, hold on. That's 29 total. Cool.
29. Where'd that other 5 come from?
I just had 5. Remember I stole from you?
Yeah, but
So I added 24 plus 5.
no, I said
29.
20 is what you got, or
Oh,
is
I
what
see.
you had.
Oh, no, I had 5.
No, because you put one and it stuck to an egg. Do you forget about?
No, I had it extra for some reason. I think we went over this.
Okay, fine. You have 25, whatever.
25. Cool.
Okay. So there was 20 pieces of gold in that mess. A few bits of paper. So
Is there any
like,
writing on them?
yeah, there is. Whether or not you can read it is a whole other thing. I can't spell. How do you spell pieces?
I just wrote bits of paper with writing.
Pieces.
Two bits of paper. An ink bottle.
Ooh.
With ink in it, too.
Full or half?
Half. Give or take. Let's see, what else did you get out of that mess? Got gold, paper, ink. Two little tiny daggers. So more like knives.
Well, are they double-edged?
Yeah, so that's a dagger. Never mind. Two small daggers.
Wait, hold on.
Hmm?
Okay, so now I have 2 regular daggers and 2 tiny daggers. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that over in the stuff. And what else?
I don't know. Keep in mind, I wouldn't have taken anything that they would miss greatly, because I'm not a stupid thief. I know not to take something that they would immediately know that something is missing.
Hence why they're small daggers.
Oh, come on, I could have helped so much with that. Well, that ruins a few things.
And a ring, but it is a kind of bronzy colored ring.
Is it made of bronze?
Sure.
Is it like a signet?
I don't know.
You know if it's a signet or not. It has a symbol on it.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a sing in it.
Okay, does it have a symbol on it?
It does. I'm calling it a funky bronze ring because it's a very odd symbol.
Okay. Odd symbol not yet identified. Cool.
Okay. That was about it.
Wait, I thought I robbed 15 people though.
You did. But you rolled low.
Okay, so some of them I just took gold from because I did get 25 gold. So I took a little bit of gold from everything, and then I took a little few other things. Okay, cool. Or 20 gold. That makes sense. Also, I feel like I should have some coppers though, because I feel like
This game only has gold pieces.
really,
It has gold, it has copper, it has silver, highest
yeah,
is
it has
platinum, and it
coppers.
also has I don't know what this ESP is.
Like people in a bar would have change, so I feel like I got some coppers.
Platinum is the highest, gold is the second highest, which is why I said this place is highway robbery, because at 3 coins below gold. And apart from that, although
I think a broke rose.
Huh?
okay, yeah. So copper, silver, electrum,
I
then
asked,
gold and platinum.
did I get
One
any coppers?
I know, I was listening to Silver's ramble.
Ramble.
Sure, you found 12 coppers.
Running out of room.
There's a second sheet down below that you can fill this stuff into when you
Yeah, I
run
know.
out of space.
Also, my bag is getting very, very full and very heavy. So once we are done here at some point, I would like to look for a shop to purchase a larger bag.
That would be a great idea.
Meme, what class are you playing as?
Yes.
No, what class are you playing as?
Yes.
Yes.
That is your class.
Winnie, in House on the Prairie, what did they call the shop? The Mercantile?
Oh,
Mercantile. Mercantile.
that was it, yeah. Mercantile.
No, it's a mercantile.
Mercantile.
Mercantile. Thank you.
Merc.
Yeah, like merchandise? Mercantile?
How's it spelt? Is it mercantile though, or is it spelt mercantile? Or is it spelled
I
mercantile?
think it's mercantile, like a merchant tile.
So it's CH.
Pretty sure.
Interesting. All right. So we have that, and yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that probably concludes my turn, so. Let's
You
action it.
think? If you win, it's my turn. And well, I was kind of helping you with all of that. I rolled an 18, so I covered for you very well. Kept you out of trouble, made sure you made amends. Yeah. I guess, oh no, my turn would have been asking me to take you down. That was my turn. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. And in which case that would make it Silver's turn.
Okay, this is getting confusing because by your logic, she went 2 times.
I didn't do the second thing, just ignore that.
No, I'm saying Enigma went 2 times because getting her down, then apologizing. She went to Shenanigans and apologizing and
Okay,
stealing
but
that.
sometimes that does happen, where it's almost
it
like
was
2
Rose's
turns.
turn, but I was in the interaction, so I just asked to do something in the midst of the interaction, which can happen.
Which I'll allow.
Okay, interesting. Good to know.
So now it's your turn.
I simply asked the bartender, do we still, wait, is there any other room or just those rooms that they have? haven't answered my question because I asked that question.
Well, the tavern has a total of 6 rooms.
6.
One is the owner's room, so you can't have that one. And 2 of the rooms are already taken up.
What kind of tavern is this?
A very tiny one.
Well, I guess there's plenty of room in the barn with me.
You don't have to be in the bar now.
I just get to be outside, but I get free meals. Mm.
Are you listening to me?
Huh?
I can't tell what Carolyn's listening to. This little guy has
what?
quite the internal clock.
Sorry, what did you say?
What are you listening to?
Just a video. I'm bored.
Oh. Hi, board. My name's Rose. How are you?
Okay, so you said the rooms has 6 rooms. One is by the owner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a room. That's the owner's room.
Correct. But
So
you want
it's 6.
details about the building, so I'm giving you details.
I'm asking about the lodging rooms.
Okay. So then there's 5 lodgeable rooms.
Mm-hmm.
They're all the exact same size, and they are laid out exactly the same. So
Okay.
take your pick.
And 1 is taken.
2 of them are actually taken right now.
2 of them are taken, leaving 3 rooms. Who took the other 2?
Okay, you have to roll for that.
Okay.
Find out who has the other rooms.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot more information than a bartender would just give you.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, exactly what am I rolling for in this situation?
That would be, I think, charisma.
Okay, 13 plus 6, that is 8. But
19.
19, yes. Almost not 20. Damn. Just 1 more and I would be 20.
All right.
Give me all the details now.
The bartender is not sure whether to be impressed or a little scared by your pressing questions, but he nonetheless wants to strike up a friendly conversation with you and kindly informs you that the 2 rooms are occupied by. Ouch. Excuse me. One is occupied by a traveling merchant, and then the other is. Ow! Dude, less claw.
Ella, dude.
Oh, Fritters just spinning around in my lap. No, ignore that. Fritters was moving around in my lap. But look at him in my stream. He is looking at the camera like, yeah, that's right. I did that. Full fluff. Okay, so merchant out is in one of them.
And the other one?
A very rough-looking traveler.
So a merchant and a traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of merchant?
Kind of bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs, so he sells everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what room number?
That he's in?
Yes.
Okay, so when you go up the stairs, starting on the left, it goes 1 on the left, 2 on the right, 3 on the left, 4 on the right, 5 on the left, and 6 on the right. So even numbers on the right, odd on the left.
Okay, and his room.
Hmm?
And his room.
Oh, his is the merchant specifically is number 3.
Okay, I'm done with the questioning. Let's continue. So I got a priest and I got a merchant. Good. Oh yeah, and the mayor. As soon as I meet him.
What are you planning?
Nothing. Oh yeah. So anyone else want to go and meet the mayor to show hospitality and introduce ourselves as
Sure, he's
budding
probably something good to steal.
adventurers?
I was actually gonna end it here because I kind of want to go to bed.
Yeah, so do I.
Sadly.
So,
Well, give me more time to plan my shenanigans.
do you guys want
And
well, we're gonna put the. How do we want to split the rooms?
I'm taking 6. There is no way I'm not taking the number 6.
6 is where the owner is. I probably should have said that.
You said you're not counting the owner's room. Also, if he's in there, he's probably a dead man. I'm taking 6.
Okay, you're talking to the owner right now.
I'm talking to the bartender.
Yes, he's the owner.
So, do we want to do this easy way or my way?
The easy way.
Why? Oh, 6. Duh.
I told you to go street.
How about we just take the door number and put it on the different one? We'll switch number 4 and number 6 around. How about that?
Good, because I'm taking the one with the number 6 on it.
Okay, so number 6 is now the middle on the right. Number 4 is the one in the end.
Perfect.
Silver needs therapy.
Oh, trust me, you just saved your owner a lot of therapy, because I had a few spells just ready.
All right. So Silver is in room number 6. Who wants to be with Silver?
You want to put someone in a room with someone who has no problems ripping them apart? Okay. Who wants to?
I mean, we just slept under the stars together, so.
Yes, under the stars, where I could easily have hidden the bodies.
Well, I think I'm probably the safest person to be in that room. He probably won't murder me.
Oh, I'm not planning on murdering yet, so you're safe for now.
Cool. And since I'm small enough, I can just like sleep on the floor or something. Just give me a shoebox.
I just have to remember we're talking about your characters.
I know.
I'm just a defenseless demon. You're the vicious goblin.
Sure.
So the dark elf and the what is this thing called? Tin can.
I would separate you two.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
Continue.
I just rolled a 19 for whatever we're doing next.
Oh no.
Or do you want my
Great.
20?
Oh no.
Going to bed.
And Meme, I think you rolled the wrong numbers, because in this situation, what you're doing next is
Sleeping?
Well, I rolled a 6 on my d6.
not 20 then.
And 5 on my D.
Winnie,
Oh,
what
wait a
were you
minute,
saying?
Skyrim
Really,
neck.
calm down.
Apparently, not all his parts are mechanical.
Shut up.
So a 3 on my D4.
Okay, me, no.
10 on 12.
I will switch rooms if you do not stop. I will put you in with the tiefling.
Oh, that's a perfect idea, actually.
What'll it
I mean-
be, meme?
We're just gonna end the
Said
stream right
drift
there.
in my body
Come
and
on, we
soul.
have to figure out who I'm staying with, the goblin or
You,
the man.
you'll be with
Pick
the
your chaos.
you'll
I
be
don't
with
want to be with the
you'll be with the
He's trying
goblin.
to
The,
pickpocket me.
yes, it's true. The goblin does. So be careful of that in your sleep, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So we have
Stay with the mech.
no, you're with the goblin.
That's stupid.
Who's staying with the handsome, lovable?
You know what?
Actually, I'm playing as
I
a
think I know
female.
what we should do.
Who's staying with the
X
lovable?
stays with tiefling, and I stay with my mother.
Aw,
Perfect.
I don't want him stealing things off of me. Well,
No, you're staying with me.
two
No, he's not the
characters
thief.
should be
I'm the
friends.
thief.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just very. I'm gonna steal something else from you.
See, called it. Like I said, I rolled a 20, a 6, an 80, a 10. and
Nah, you're not
8,
thinking
and a
apparently in this
3,
one.
and another 8.
Oh wait, I have to confirm something. War Forages. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know. the
Okay,
answer.
goblin, room 1 or room 2?
Whichever room you're in.
Pick one of the two. I haven't picked. It doesn't matter.
Probably room 1, because which one is closer to the exit?
They're both right next to the exit.
Which one is closer?
They are perfectly next to the exit. Neither of them could be closer.
So they're on opposite ends. One's on the left and one's on the right.
If you were listening when I described it, yes.
Cool. Then I will take the one on the left.
Okay,
Is that 1 or 2?
that's 1. And then the mech and the tiefling are on the right-hand side in room number 6, which is actually halfway up because we had to change the door number so the tiefling would not kill somebody.
It is a good call, honestly.
Also, I mean, there's still the barn outside.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where I'll be taking my chances.
Come on. I was just gonna do something that bad.
No.
I guess me, I'm sleeping in the barn.
So I'm staying in a room by myself.
Yep.
And I get to explore the barn.
Whee!
So quick question: how far is us to the mayor? Approximately.
Why?
No reason.
We are
just
not
gonna-
within mortar distance.
We're all having a rest, which means we're doing nothing.
I know I won't do anything. I just want to know.
You have not been granted that
Bird
knowledge yet.
hopping in my sleep. No, you actually did say we saw the building and you said it's a distance. I just want to see the
Shit.
distance. So we do know the distance.
Oh,
We
roughly.
just don't know the exact number.
We can go out tomorrow in the morning and we can plot coordinates.
I don't know. I just need to know the approximate. Again, I've seen it, so I do know the approximate. I just need to confirm something.
Let me figure that out.
I don't know. Just something me and Sir Charles will have a nice chat.
Nice.
From the tavern,
this
I'm gonna
tavern so
say it's about a mile.
A mile. And according to my level, yep, miles in it. Good. Let's continue. Good night, everybody.
Rick, you are not allowed to do mind reading at night.
Actually, I can, and it's in the rules. And at the same time, I'm not gonna be doing my reading.
Over a long rest?
I just have to make the link, and also at the same time, that's not my plan. And also, we did agree that I can read anyone who is not a party member. So
I know we
yeah.
did, but not during a rest time.
Again, I can, because it's called Mind Link. I just have to create the connection. And at the same time, that's not what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Besides, nothing says I have to be asleep right now. I just have to go to bed later. Nothing, I'm not doing anything. I haven't done mine. I'm just taking notes. So, guys, a mile away from us. Oh, yeah, in the tavern. Oh, wait, we're directly across the tavern to the temple. Perfect, again. Ah, this is actually getting this is actually a very good campaign.
Swear to God, if you dig up and create a hex underneath this town,
Ah, dude, that would have been why would anyone make a hex like that? That would be so irresponsible.
you'd
Now,
be surprised.
Hmm. Oh, before you go to sleep, Enigma, my fellow dear goblin, would you mind handing me one of your berries? Just one. I like the taste.
I don't like you. I'm scared of you, so I
Listen.
run away screaming.
And he hides in my skirt.
Sorry, what?
You hide in my skirt.
Yes.
Yeah, no, what?
In my skirt, not under my skirt.
That was not much better. I mean, behind your
Exactly.
skirt.
The term in the skirt, like, literally means, like, you take it and you, like, wrap it around
Okay.
yourself.
Bad.
Do you remember when you insisted that there was a dragon, they were dragon eggs and whatever? And then he goes right off the bat and he goes, I rolled to seduce the dragon. He would not drop it. I didn't clue in then that he was trying to be a turkey then.
He's been a turkey this whole time. Anyways, I hide behind her skirt.
Alright, now that that's settled, we're gonna go to bed.
And in spiting words, I go, if you want a berry, you'll have to give me something in exchange.
How about your life?
I'm hiding behind my mom. So if you threaten me, you're threatening her.
I can speak in your head and tell you that. He doesn't have to know.
Nah, she's threatening me.
I just glare at him casually.
Oh yeah, again, I can just make the most persuasive face.
Yeah, it doesn't work on me. You know that, right? I'm a dark elf.
I know. No, you're immune to being charmed, not to being talked in the head. So.
Alright, roll for this. I want to see.
To roll for what? I'm not trying to intimidate you. I'm just asking for a very simple question. I'll say, what do you want me to roll for exactly?
Convincing me that you're not threatening my son?
Mind control me to give you a berry.
No, I'm asking.
And I said no. You're scary.
Okay, fine. I'll leave you alone for now. I got other things to.
Why do you want a berry?
I don't know, but I don't want nothing to do with this plan. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Night, y'all.
I just want to make a very delicious wine bottle.
Good night.
Give you it as a gift.
With one berry?
Hey, you don't know how much one berry can do.
I'm kind of aware. But
I'm more specifically where the berry comes from rather than what it is.
That's only really suspect.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I am not worried about it. I am curious. Very, very curious.
Don't worry about it. Besides, I haven't started anything yet. I just am taking notes. And frankly, I got the best notes ever.
To write more notes.
Oh, well, good night, everyone.
Night, Silver. I'm glad you had more fun tonight than you did the last two sessions.
Yeah, fun today. I think you're gonna hate me next week. Well, let's continue.
Well, I haven't hated you yet.
Exactly.
And I've known you for far too long.
Yeah, but I've actually gotten to play someone who can actually play how I like to play.
You're welcome.
And you botched a few things, so you're actually making this take way longer than I would have done.
That's the
Honestly.
plan. Also,
Now, my
thank you
original
all
plan
so
was
much for
actually more
tuning
tame than
in.
this.
Hope to catch y'all next time for more awesome and fun and crazy adventures with one, whoever I might be chilling with. Till then, stay safe, stay awesome, have fun, stay out of trouble unless, of course, that's no fun at all. And I will catch y'all next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Enjoy your days, monsters.